In the heart of Everwood, where the trees whispered secrets and the wind carried forgotten tales, there was a village that stood under the protection of a mysterious lantern. No one knew where it came from or how long it had stood at the edge of the forest, casting a warm, flickering light every night. The villagers called it the Lantern of Everwood, and they believed it to be a gift from the spirits of the forest. Elda, a young woman with fiery red hair and an adventurous spirit, had grown up hearing stories of the lantern's magic. It was said that anyone who came too close to it at night would be granted a wish, but only if their heart was pure and their intent was selfless. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Elda found herself standing at the edge of the forest, staring at the glowing lantern in the distance. The light seemed to pulse, as if it were alive, and her curiosity got the best of her. "Just one glimpse," she whispered to herself. "I've always wondered what magic lies within." With a determined step, she walked deeper into the woods, the cool night air brushing against her skin. The forest around her grew quieter, the only sound being the rustle of leaves beneath her boots. After what felt like hours, she finally reached the lantern, which stood on a stone pedestal, its flame dancing like a heartbeat. Elda knelt before it, her eyes wide with awe. As she reached out, the air seemed to shimmer, and a soft voice echoed in her mind. "What is it that you seek, child of Everwood?" Elda hesitated. There were so many things she could wish for: wealth, adventure, love. But her heart told her that none of those were right. She thought of the village, of the people who struggled and worked hard every day. And she thought of her grandmother, who had once told her that the true magic of the forest wasn't in wishes, but in what people did for one another. "I wish for the strength to help my people," she said, her voice steady. "I wish for the courage to guide them through the hard times, to make our village thrive." The lantern flickered once, and then its light grew brighter, illuminating the entire forest. The trees seemed to lean closer, the wind picking up as if whispering its approval. Elda felt a warmth spread through her, filling her chest with a sense of power and clarity. "Your wish has been granted," the voice spoke again, but this time it was not just in her mind. It came from the lantern, from the forest, from everywhere. "The magic of Everwood will guide you." As she stood and turned to leave, Elda felt a surge of newfound strength. The lantern's light would forever be a beacon, not just for her, but for the entire village. And so, Elda returned to the village, ready to lead with the wisdom of the forest and the magic of the Lantern of Everwood in her heart. The village prospered, and tales of the lantern's power spread far and wide. But Elda always remembered the true magic was in the selfless wish that had changed her fate, and the fate of Everwood.